Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that may seem impossible at first, but harbors some unexpected secrets. We're exploring a world where the glamorous glow of parties hides surprising alliances and intrigues between two seemingly different powerhouses in the entertainment industry. Legendary rapper and producer P. Diddy and the globally renowned Kardashian family. How did these two worlds collide? Are there really hidden deals and connections that no one suspected? And why are they so intent on keeping their relationship out of the spotlight? We're going to shed some light on this topic, but be warned, what you're about to hear won't be found in any glossy magazine or on any news site. So sit back and get comfortable, because this story is far from simple and definitely not for the faint of heart. You might wonder why we should care about this story in the first place. After all, P. Diddy, famous for his wealth and influence in the music industry, seems totally self-sufficient, while the Kardashians have built an empire around their name. At first glance, what could possibly connect them? It may seem like their only common link is their celebrity status, but in reality, the connection runs much deeper. They share more than just movies, social media, and brands. This connection started at scandalous, exclusive parties where there are no cameras or prying eyes. But what happens behind those closed doors? P. Diddy's exclusive parties are infamous, and for a good reason. They are often the setting for discussions about things no one would ever dare speak of publicly. Secret deals are made, financial transactions are discussed, and information is exchanged that could ruin the reputations of many famous figures. According to insiders, it was at one of these very parties that Kim Kardashian met P. Diddy. But what exactly brought them together? Was it a simple matter of shared interests? Or was there something much more significant at play? Most people assume that celebrities, like anyone else, just go to parties, have fun, and make new connections. But in the world of big entertainment, things are far more complex. Every glance, every gesture, every word can conceal personal interests involving million-dollar deals or even political influence. People rarely gather without a purpose. Most meetings have an underlying agenda. And it was just such an agenda that started the story we're going to tell you. So how did P. Diddy and the Kardashians meet? What happened at that mysterious party that started their hidden connection? Rumors and insiders suggest that their relationship began not as a friendship, but as a carefully orchestrated arrangement where each stood to gain something. And it's those benefits we'll be discussing today. Some say the arrangement was just a cover to take their relationship to the next level, while others believe they were working together to access even more power. We know that P. Diddy is not just a music mogul. He has always held influence over the entertainment industry and knows how to leverage information. Kim Kardashian, on the other hand, commands a media empire that can reach any audience. When these two meet, it's not just a chance event. Their connection likely has hidden motives known only to a select few. And while we can't be sure what exactly prompted their alliance, we know one thing. Their relationship was anything but simple. Insiders reveal that their secret meetings, discussions, and even exchanges of information went on for a long time, with stakes so high that a single misstep could have ruined either of them. But to uncover all the details, we need to dive deeper into the secrets they kept. We'll also touch on what might have happened at one of these encounters, where only a few select individuals witnessed the true nature of their relationship. Some of these people are ready to talk, while others remain silent, but we've gathered the most crucial information to share with you. Get ready for a journey into a world where money, fame, and influence weave a complex web of relationships, where one wrong move could spell disaster for both sides. So stay with us until the end, because there are even more juicy details, insider comments, and secrets that will undoubtedly surprise you. We'll reveal everything we've learned about this unusual alliance between the Kardashians and P. Diddy, from their first encounter to the present, as every move they make continues to capture the attention of millions worldwide. The meeting of Kim and P. Diddy. It all began at a closed party in Los Angeles, an event that was accessible only to the chosen few, with entry restricted not just for the general public, but even for many celebrities. Strict security at the entrance, Numerous guards and special access codes made this place so exclusive that only those who received personal invitations from the organizer himself could attend. And that organizer was none other than P. Diddy, known for his glamorous yet extraordinarily private events. At this party, among all the lavish names and the sparkle of glamorous dresses, was Kim Kardashian. Of course, she was a star known to all, but this time her presence at P. Diddy's party had a much deeper subtext. They certainly knew of each other in passing. Who hasn't heard of Kim, and who doesn't know about the legendary P. Diddy? However, this time was different. They met face to face, and immediately a strong magnetism developed between them that was hard to miss. It seemed as though the other guests simply ceased to exist. According to one anonymous insider who witnessed the early moments of their conversation, Kim immediately showed interest. There was something about P. Diddy that attracted her, something difficult to describe. Perhaps his charisma, his power and influence in the music world, or maybe his ability to draw people and events around him. She clearly had a plan, recalls the insider, but it was hard to tell what exactly was on her mind. That first contact was just the beginning. Kim knew well that P. Diddy was her ticket into a world she hadn't fully penetrated yet. She had always dreamed of being known not just as a television star, but as a key player in the entertainment industry. Through P. Diddy, she hoped to expand her influence. She felt that with his help, she could reach entirely new heights. P. Diddy, for his part, was captivated by her confidence and determination. She wasn't shy about sharing her ambitions. She didn't hide her desire for success. She completely charmed him with her charisma, says the insider. They both understood what they wanted out of life and felt they could help each other achieve new heights. Throughout the evening, they continued to converse. Kim seized a moment to express her desire to enter the music world, hinting that she needed a guide. She understood that P. Diddy was not just a music mogul, but someone who could open doors to something greater. She was confident he could expand her brand and help her build an even stronger reputation in Hollywood. Of course, P. Diddy also saw potential in her. As an experienced businessman, he immediately recognized that this woman had a gift for persuasion and that her ambitions could be beneficial to him as well. He was ready to collaborate, although he didn't immediately show his interest. Kim was prepared to play this game filled with innuendos, knowing she could win him over. They laughed, exchanged glances, and even those around them could sense that there was something more than just casual interest between them. Continues the insider. They agreed to meet again, but this meeting was to be private, behind closed doors. P. Diddy understood that the Kardashians were a family that already had their own empire, and he saw them as an opportunity to expand his influence. Kim, in turn, viewed him as her chance to break free from television and reach new heights in the music industry. However, how exactly they planned to leverage this alliance remains a mystery. Insiders report that P. Diddy offered Kim the opportunity to collaborate on one of his new projects, but no specific details ever emerged. What could it have been? Perhaps a musical project or a new television show? Nevertheless, it seemed they both understood that this collaboration would benefit each of them. After their first meeting, Kim was left impressed. She knew that with P. Diddy, she could reach new heights, and she was willing to do everything possible to gain his trust and affection. Following this party, rumors began to circulate that Kardashian was now frequently attending events organized by P. Diddy, and he, in turn, was spotted at several of their functions. Their meetings became regular, albeit always shrouded in secrecy. Each subsequent party they attended together sparked new speculation. Was this merely a casual interest, or were they, in fact, planning something more significant? And if so, what exactly? Now, sometime later, we can only speculate, but one thing is clear. That first encounter was the beginning of an unusual story that captured the attention of many insiders and spawned countless rumors. Over time, we found out that this story would grow into even greater mysteries. P. Diddy and Kim Kardashian would begin discussing deals that would encompass not just their business but much more. Perhaps even their personal secrets that would never see the light of day. Spicy details of private parties. Diddy's private parties have long become a legend in Hollywood. These are places where all rules disappear, and the most famous people in the world allow themselves to be who they would never show themselves to be in public. No photos, no videos, everything remains behind closed doors. That's precisely why these events attract stars who want to let loose without the risk of ending up in tabloid headlines. Diddy is renowned not only for his business acumen, but also for his ability to organize an event that people will talk about long after the last guest has left. Rumors about these parties are so spicy that it's hard to believe such things can actually happen. It is said that these events don't just offer entertainment. They host deals that cannot be discussed outside their secluded environment. This is a genuine stage for the exchange of information that can change careers or even destroy lives. Some stars utilize such moments to achieve what they cannot in public. According to one insider who has attended several of these parties, the atmosphere there is completely different. It's like another world, he recounts. You walk in, and it feels like you've entered a place where there are no limitations. Diddy's parties are so special that for many, they offer an opportunity not only to have fun but also to fulfill their ambitions. You can be anyone you want when you walk through those doors. No one will judge you because everyone here wants to forget about the world outside. An open bar, exclusive cocktails, music from the best DJs. All of this merely sets the backdrop for what truly unfolds. But what really happens behind the closed doors of these VIP parties? This is where conversations occur that you will never hear at any official meeting. During one of these events, Kim and Diddy vanished into a private room for VIP guests. And, as witnesses recount, their discussion lasted nearly an hour. What was so important that they needed to discuss? Some believe it was just a business talk, but those closer to the couple hint at something entirely different. An insider who observed them shared. They were talking quite intensely, at times seeming overly absorbed. It was clear they weren't just discussing business. It felt more like a secret conspiracy, like something out of a movie. Perhaps it was a conversation determining the next steps of their collaboration. Some sources even claim that after this meeting, Kim received an offer that could change her life forever. The private rooms at Diddy's parties are like sanctuaries for the chosen, where those who enter can discuss the most delicate matters. And it's not just talking. Sometimes deals are made that remain beyond public discussion. Everything discussed there becomes inaccessible to the general public, and only a select few know the truth about what was said and decided. So, it's no surprise that their conversation lasted nearly an hour, as they had much to discuss. One anonymous witness who caught a snippet of the conversation between Kim and Diddy revealed some intriguing details. They were talking about how to combine efforts and elevate both of them to a new level, perhaps even creating a new brand or project that no one would suspect. So maybe it was there, in those private rooms, that the foundation for a project that could change the game in the entertainment world was laid. But what truly prevents all these details from surfacing? Why do none of the guests ever emerge with compromising videos or photos? The answer is simple. Diddy strictly controls who gets into his events, and all guests sign non-disclosure agreements. Thus, everything that occurs at his parties stays there. It's a sort of code of honor, interwoven with a fear of the organizer's power. The mystery of these parties is part of their allure. They not only allow stars to let loose but also create a space for intrigue and conspiracies. It's a place where one can be themselves, discuss the boldest plans, and not fear that the outside world will find out. It's at such events that the groundwork is laid for things that will never become public but can impact the entire entertainment industry. It's also worth noting that after that meeting in the private room, Diddy and Kim continued to communicate outside of the parties. They began meeting in various places where no one could see them. This was not merely a chance meeting between two celebrities. It was a strategic game, in which each saw their own benefit. Diddy used his influence to penetrate new realms, while Kim, in turn, sought to strengthen her position on an even broader stage. The more we learn about Diddy's private parties, the more we realize they are not just social entertainment. They are a kind of ritual where the chosen can gain new allies or dispose of enemies. And it was here, in this luxurious world, that the connection, rumored to continue to this day, began. Could it be that during these private meetings, deals are struck that determine not only the fates of individuals but also the trends of entire industries. Some insiders even hint that more is resolved here than we can imagine. This is a space for the chosen, which is perhaps why such parties attract not only stars but also the wealthy, politicians, and those with influence at levels inaccessible to the general public. So what did Kim and Diddy discuss behind closed doors? We can only speculate, but one thing is certain. Their alliance is something much greater than just a chance encounter. Perhaps even bigger revelations await us, forcing us to view this seemingly ordinary story of two celebrities in a new light. Mysterious deals and conversations. After that notable party, rumors about the enigmatic alliance between Kim Kardashian and P. Diddy intensified. Sources claim that P. Diddy offered Kardashian something much more significant than mere friendship and partnership. They began to appear together at public events rarely, but those who were present noted a special connection between them. Whispers suggest that P. Diddy extended to Kim access to an elite circle of influential individuals, opening doors to a world of hidden power and opportunities. An insider, who wished to remain anonymous, reveals P. Diddy offered Kim exclusive access to powerful people and resources that she didn't have before, but in return, she had to keep certain information about some dark dealings confidential. What exactly P. Diddy might have been proposing remains a mystery, but it is clear that these were not just discussions about social life. It is rumored that at this party, Kim signed an informal agreement that would have a lasting impact on her life and career. Some insiders speculate that a special connection formed between Kim and P. Diddy, grounded in shared interests and secrets. Perhaps they discussed collaboration in media or even a joint business project that could be realized in the future. However, others believe it was something entirely different, something much deeper than a business partnership. Could P. Diddy have been planning something grand, a new project or show where Kim would become the central figure? According to sources close to P. Diddy, he has long been planning a unique show that would go beyond ordinary reality TV. While the concept of this show has always remained under wraps, some hints suggest it could have been something akin to a project for the chosen, featuring stars who want to reveal a different, hidden side of themselves. Could Kim have become part of this plan, the intrigue of which has yet to be unveiled? There are speculations that P. Diddy offered Kim the chance to be the face of this secret project, but she would have to take on the responsibility of concealing certain aspects of its implementation. According to the insider, Kim willingly accepted this proposal, understanding that such an alliance could provide her with unprecedented opportunities. She craved influence, and P. Diddy had exactly the connections that could help her achieve that. But the secrets don't end there. According to a close friend of Kim's, P. Diddy promised her access to his network of contacts, which meant Kardashian had a chance to connect with very influential people. And here are the intriguing details. This network included not only celebrities but also those in key positions across various fields, from politics to media. Kim Kardashian, who already held significant influence in the fashion and entertainment world, could now break through to an even higher level. Rumors suggest that P. Diddy also provided Kardashian with access to exclusive funding that could help her realize her ambitions. This opened doors to new projects and opportunities she hadn't even dreamed of. But all of this was possible only on one condition. She had to keep everything strictly confidential. This was more than an agreement. It was a genuine vow of silence. The insider recounts. And if Kim breaks it, the consequences could be catastrophic. There are also rumors that P. Diddy offered Kim insider information about other celebrities, which could serve as a kind of trump card. Kim understood that such an alliance could give her more than just new friends. It was a chance to become even more influential and reach new heights in the entertainment industry. Furthermore, Kim and P. Diddy developed a relationship that granted her access to events that had previously been off-limits to her. She started appearing more frequently at exclusive gatherings and even began collaborating with people she would never have met in ordinary life. And although all this may sound like mere speculation, many in Hollywood know, where there's smoke, there's fire. Perhaps there is more truth behind these rumors than we can imagine. If you think this is merely social fiction, consider Why have these two repeatedly appeared together, yet officially never confirmed their relationship? Why did Kim Kardashian suddenly start receiving invitations to events she hadn't attended before? And how did Diddy influence her career in such a way that she became even more popular in a short time? Thus, we can only speculate about the true motives behind these deals and conversations. But one thing remains clear. The alliance between Kim and Diddy is more than just a chance encounter. It is a mysterious alliance that remains largely unknown to most of us. If all these rumors contain even a shred of truth, we may hear more about them in the future as their joint plans finally come to light. Scandals and intrigues. However, not all moments between Kim and Diddy were smooth sailing. After some intrigues and behind-the-scenes arrangements, Kim began to suspect that Diddy hadn't revealed everything about his dealings. Sources report that she wanted to gain more information about the secret projects he was involved in, which had thus far been kept under the strictest confidentiality. Insiders note that Kim was trying to gain more access to Diddy's inner circle, which allegedly wasn't part of the initial agreement. One evening, at yet another exclusive event, while Kim and Diddy were discussing their future plans, the situation grew tense. Kim was eager to learn more about some of his projects that were rumored to be less than legitimate than she wanted to believe. Diddy perceived this as an invasion of personal space. Witnesses report that his reaction was swift and unexpected. Observers recount that he sharply put Kim in her place, reminding her that the agreement was clear and she had no right to interfere in matters that did not concern her. A witness, who wished to remain anonymous, said, "I heard Diddy raise his voice. It was evident he wasn't expecting this from Kim. It felt like a classic Hollywood scandal worthy of adaptation. Their voices were loud, and if any staff tried to ignore them, it was only because they had seen such scenes before." Others present noted that the argument was much more serious than a typical spat. Kim and Diddy exchanged sharp words, which undoubtedly affected their future collaboration. Rumors suggest that after this quarrel, Kim was extremely disappointed, as she felt she wasn't being told the whole truth. She was used to being at the center of attention and always knowing all aspects of the project she was involved in. She didn't like being just a part of the game while the real control remained in Diddy's hands. This conflict forced her to reconsider her approach to their relationship and start doubting her allies' motives. According to insider information, after this incident, they did not communicate for several weeks. Diddy even skipped events where Kim might appear, trying to avoid any possible encounters. And while this was only a temporary break, it made them both reevaluate what mattered more to them, preserving their alliance or advocating for their personal interests. Rumors spread that Diddy was trying to gain the support of other celebrities to diminish Kim's influence somewhat. However, she already had her allies ready to back her up. This tension led to other celebrities starting to share their views on the situation at subsequent parties and even discussing whose side to take. Everyone understood that a conflict between such influential figures could shift the balance of power in Hollywood. Ultimately, when they met again, Kim decided to approach the situation from a different angle. She knew that her charm and networking skills could be very useful, so she leveraged these abilities to regain Diddy's favor. Their next meeting took place behind closed doors, and although no one knows what they discussed, insiders hint that Kim managed to find an approach that brought her back into the game. After this, she began appearing at events where Diddy was present, and everyone noted that their connection became even stronger than before the conflict. What truly transpired between them that night may remain a mystery. However, one thing is clear. This argument only reinforced that there was something more between Kim and Diddy than just business relations. In a complex world like Hollywood, they both understand that their alliance can be mutually beneficial, even if they have to overcome personal disagreements. Moreover, insiders suspect that after this quarrel, Kim and Diddy began to act more cautiously. They started avoiding public disputes and tried to keep their personal meetings confidential. They realized that they needed to combine their efforts to avoid unnecessary publicity and ensure their influence. And although their conflict became known to many, They proved that they could find a way to overcome misunderstandings, as they were united by a common goal. In Hollywood, nothing is as it seems, and often the people everyone considers allies may actually be rivals. Yet it is in such conflicts and trials that they find ways to cooperate, as they realize that mutual benefit can outweigh personal differences. Perhaps this quarrel served as a lesson for them, one that only strengthened their alliance, making it even more mysterious and incomprehensible to outsiders. Intriguing comments from insiders. Insiders who are privileged to be close to P. Diddy have long noticed that Kardashian has left a deep mark on his life. According to one of them, P. Diddy often mentions Kim in private conversations, showing a significant interest in her. Moreover, he always does so with a certain sense of wonder and even admiration. It seems he considers her a special person capable of incredible things. P. Diddy has said he has never met a woman who has such a profound understanding of human nature as Kim, notes an insider who has worked alongside the star for many years. She has a rare ability to manipulate people, making them do exactly what she needs, and this has undoubtedly made a deep impression on him. According to this insider, Diddy has repeatedly shared stories about their joint adventures and situations where Kim exhibited incredible resourcefulness. For instance, insiders suggest that she was the one who convinced him to participate in some risky projects that he would have previously hesitated to consider. She sees the world from a different angle, and this is so intriguing to P. Diddy that he is always ready to listen to her ideas, even if they seem crazy to him, continues the source. However, the more he admired her abilities, the more he began to worry about the role Kim played in his life. According to another insider, P. Diddy even expressed concerns that under Kim's influence, he was losing control over some of his decisions. Sometimes he even spoke about her with a degree of fear, adds the insider. Kim knows how to use people to her advantage, and at times he realized that he had become part of her grand game. It was frightening, but at the same time, it only drew him closer to her. Insiders claim that what captivates Diddy the most is how Kim creates an illusion of complete openness around her, while keeping her true motives a secret. She skillfully manipulates her environment, making others believe that she genuinely trusts them, while in reality, she always keeps her cards close to her chest. Rumor has it that he sometimes even compared her to a chess queen, subtly moving across the board, making move after move as she approaches victory, while others are merely trying to understand what is happening. Many who know P. Diddy have noted how often he mentions Kim even in the most unexpected contexts. This is confirmed by another insider. I've seen him mention her name at meetings where entirely different topics were being discussed. He might simply say something like, "That's so like Kim," even if they are discussing a business strategy or a new music project. It seems as though she is constantly on his mind. It is evident that she has become something of a benchmark and even a challenge for him. Diddy has repeatedly confessed to his friends that he is fascinated by her confidence and how she always gets what she wants. She may seem carefree and defenseless, but that's just a mask, adds the insider. She knows exactly what she's doing and always goes her own way, regardless of the obstacles. It is known that this determination and bravery often spark his admiration, as he has never met anyone who could so effectively combine charm and strategy. Other insiders share that Kim has found a way to engage P. Diddy precisely because she always knew how to pique his interest. She understood that he didn't like being in the shadows, but with her, it was inevitable, as she drew attention at any event. Nevertheless, despite this, he still felt drawn to her. For him, it was like a challenge. He realized that her presence forced him to reevaluate his positions, but he enjoyed that feeling, reveals another close friend. Diddy has always loved a challenge, and Kim seems to have become just that for him. Unpredictable yet exhilarating. Whatever happens between them moving forward, insiders are confident that their alliance will continue to evolve, as they both know how to leverage each other to achieve their own goals. They have created a kind of duo, where each plays their part, and their communication, although accompanied by numerous intrigues, is mutually beneficial. And while no one can say for certain what truly happens behind closed doors, it is safe to assume that this story has further chapters, and it will undoubtedly be filled with new surprises and unexpected twists. a joint project that remains a mystery. The biggest intrigue surrounding this duo relates to a joint project that has remained just talk and promises. After all their meetings, discussions, and mysterious parties, some details began to come to light. According to those who were close to P. Diddy and Kim, they had an ambitious idea to create a new reality show that would unveil the true secrets of Hollywood. This show was supposed to be a sensational hit, where they would candidly discuss topics that are usually hidden from the public eye. Rumors suggest they aimed to shed light not only on the intrigues of celebrity life but also on the darker aspects of the industry that are rarely spoken of. That their idea was serious is confirmed by another insider. "I heard it was supposed to be something grand," he shares. "They wanted to create a show that would shake the entertainment world. But at some point, something went wrong, and they apparently got scared of the risks. There are rumors that a well-known director was even brought on board, but soon everything was put on hold." It is said that Kim, although captivated by the idea, realized that such candor could damage her image, while P. Diddy decided the risks outweighed the potential rewards. Other insiders add that this show could have been a real revelation, and they even began conducting trial shoots and drafting initial scripts. They planned to invite many celebrities willing to share their stories candidly. However, when it came to financial matters, it became clear that the project would require significant investments, and with such a large operation, both parties could end up losing more than they gained. Ultimately, Kim and P. Diddy agreed that now was not the best time for such a risk. This project, with all its promises and lofty ambitions, has remained just part of their unfulfilled plans. Perhaps they are still keeping it on the back burner for the future when the time and circumstances are more favorable. Or maybe it will remain one of those stories that never come to fruition but continue to live on as a legend discussed by fans and critics alike. Yet, despite the fact that this project never saw the light of day, many believe it could have had a tremendous impact on the entertainment industry. After all, Kim and P. Diddy are not just names. They are symbols of an entire era that knows how to play on emotions and engage the public. Their exceptional charisma, influence, and ambition could have created a show that would redefine Hollywood. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and we can only speculate on what that show would have looked like. It seems their joint journey ended as mysteriously as it began. Kardashian and P. Diddy remain undeniable icons of the entertainment world, and perhaps one day we will hear about new projects where they again find themselves at the center of attention. But for now, their joint project will remain a mystery, leaving us to ponder, what if they had taken the risk? Would they have changed the world or plunged it into chaos? Who knows? But one thing is certain. Their unrealized project will become part of the legend that inspires generations to seek the truth and pursue their boldest dreams. So, stay with us on the channel for more captivating stories from the world of celebrities. We are always on the lookout for new sensations and juicy secrets that will leave no one indifferent. Until next time,